In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NBA game happening on June 9, 2024 and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NBA game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Boston Celtics. Game 2 of the NBA Finals is set for Sunday night, featuring a showdown between the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. In the opening game, the Celtics thoroughly dominated, securing a decisive 107-89 victory and comfortably covering the 6.5-point spread as favorites. They set an NBA Finals record with the largest first-quarter lead, surging ahead 37-20 by the quarter's end. Jaylen Brown spearheaded the Celtics' effort, contributing 22 points in the win. For the Mavericks, the game seemed almost decided within the first quarter. They fell behind early and struggled with ball movement, unable to create opportunities for each other. Although they managed to cut the deficit to single digits in the third quarter, Boston quickly responded with a timeout and another scoring run. Dallas registered only 9 assists, matching the number of blocked shots by Boston. Luka Doncic led Dallas with 30 points, mostly from isolation plays rather than team-assisted efforts. When the Boston Celtics are hitting three-pointers, they become nearly impossible to defend. All 8 of their primary rotational players are capable from beyond the arc, and they sank 7 threes in the first quarter alone to establish a commanding early lead in Game 1. They finished with 16 three-pointers on 38.1% shooting, while Dallas managed just 7 threes on 25.9% shooting. A significant storyline was Kristaps Porzingis, who, despite a 38-day absence, scored 20 points off the bench, creating numerous mismatches. The Dallas Mavericks are aiming to bounce back and level the series after their 107-89 defeat in Game 1 on Thursday. Luka Doncic led with 30 points and 10 rebounds. PJ Washington added 14 points, and Jaden Hardy contributed 13 points off the bench. The team shot just 41% from the field and 7 of 27 from the three-point line, struggling to keep up with the Celtics and trailing consistently after falling behind 37-20 in the first quarter. They were down by as many as 29 points before a late run cut the deficit to single digits, but it was insufficient. Kyrie Irving had a tough night, missing all 5 of his three-point attempts and finishing with just 12 points on 6 of 19 shooting. Conversely, the Boston Celtics are riding high with confidence after their dominant series opener. Jaylen Brown led with 22 points, Kristaps Porzingis added 20 points in just 21 minutes off the bench, and Jason Tatum chipped in with 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Celtics shot 47% from the field and made 16 of 42 three-pointers. They set the tone with 37 first-quarter points and maintained their lead despite a late Mavericks rally. Boston excelled in three-point shooting and defense, recording 9 blocks. The lopsided Game 1 result has led to questions about whether the Mavericks were overestimated coming into the series. Dallas was overwhelmed, falling behind by 17 points in the first quarter and never recovering. Although Luka Doncic performed well with 30 points and 10 rebounds, his teammates did not provide sufficient support. For Game 2, the Mavericks must improve their three-point shooting, which was just 7 for 27 in Game 1, and increase their assists to avoid another defeat. Their bench scored 20 points, mostly in garbage time when they were down by as many as 25 points in the fourth quarter. Boston's performance in Game 1 was nearly flawless. They were clicking on all cylinders, which boosted their confidence as the game progressed, especially for Kristaps Porzingis, who scored 20 points in just 21 minutes off the bench. All 5 starters scored in double figures, led by Jaylen Brown's 22 points. Despite their best player, Jason Tatum, scoring just 16 points, the Celtics still dominated with an 18-point victory. Coach Joe Mazzulla likely won't change much for Game 2, except perhaps focusing on helping Tatum get better shots and reducing his 6 turnovers. If someone watched Game 1 in isolation, they might conclude that these two teams are vastly different in quality. However, these are the NBA Finals, and it's unlikely that Dallas will capitulate as easily in Game 2. This was their second largest defeat of the postseason, and they have yet to lose consecutive games this postseason. The Mavericks appeared unprepared in Game 1, quickly falling behind as the Celtics caught fire from deep in the first quarter. Despite the loss, Dallas showed resilience by cutting the deficit to single digits late. The momentum is clearly with the Celtics, especially with Porzingis performing well after his return. It will be challenging for Dallas to even the series after Thursday's showing. However, I expect the Mavericks to respond, particularly Irving, who had a poor performance in Game 1. I predict the Celtics will win again, but the Mavericks will put up a much stronger fight. Expecting a motivated Dallas team to challenge Boston more effectively, the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Mavericks need to quickly forget their offensive woes from Game 1, where they never settled into the game after falling behind early. With 2 days between games, I anticipate they will devise a new strategy to challenge the Celtics. After 3 of their last 4 postseason losses, they rebounded by scoring 124, 119, and 123 points. Derek Lively II's defensive impact was limited by foul trouble in Game 1 as the Celtics baited him in the paint. Perhaps speeding up the game will help Dallas be more competitive in Game 2. Boston's offensive arsenal is vast, and they should be able to match whatever the Mavericks throw at them. Jason Tatum is expected to improve on his 16-point performance from Thursday. Overall, I expect both teams to increase the pace after attempting just 82 and 84 shots from the field, respectively, in the series opener. Dallas scored only 89 points in Game 1, their lowest since early April. Luka Doncic will score as usual, using his size and deceptive quickness to find good looks. Boston's defense is formidable, but it's unlikely the rest of the Dallas team will be as subdued as in Game 1. Kyrie Irving, who scored just 12 points in the first game, will be aggressive early to make up for his lack of production. Dallas had the 7th most efficient offense in the regular season, yet managed only 9 assists in Game 1, which should improve in Game 2. As for Boston, they have the best offense in basketball, and Jason Kidd is still figuring out how to defend against their barrage of three-pointers. The teams combined for 196 points in Game 1, well under the total of 216 points. It's safe to assume Dallas will strive to score more than 89 points this time around. Boston may also score more, as their massive lead in Game 1 allowed them to slow down and use their bench more extensively. The regular season meetings between these teams averaged 238.5 combined points. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.